My name is Dunker, and this is my bike. Today I started out with a complimentary breakfast. The morning started out beautiful, and I was plugging along until I came upon this. Apparently, the way I needed to go has been closed off. I walked forward a bit to check it out, and it seemed like I could get through. I checked Google Maps for an alternate route, and the other way around is almost 3 hours longer. So I decided to risk it. I was a little nervous to ride my bike on this, so I walked instead. And that over there is I-95. So my best guess is that this used to be the way across before I-95 was built. I started to feel more confident, so I decided to ride the rest of the way across this bridge. And the ending looked very similar to the beginning of the road closure. This actually put me on a sort of nature trail that I actually saw a couple people hiking on. It was interesting. Shortly after this, it was time for my first break, and I found an old historic church. It was beautiful, and I decided to take a seat on their steps and have my snack. I got back on the road and was tooling along until Google pulled another fast one on me when the road turned into this. Google says this only lasts for about 7 miles, so I decided to ride it to see what happens. This dirt road went on, and the only thing I came across was a couple of pieces of farmland, one of which I took a break in, but I totally forgot to take pictures because I was stressed out about being in the boonies again. But Google was right this time, and it did turn back into pavement. Yay! It was coming up on my next break, and I found a Piggly Wiggly. I decided to do something a little different. I didn't need any groceries, so I stopped in their deli, and I got a nice meal. I haven't had a deli meal like this in a while, and it was fantastic. By this time, the sun was coming out in force, and it started to get hot. And it was beautiful nature, and I stopped on the side of the road a few times. And then my last stop, I just had to lay down for a bit because I was pooped. My first attempt at finding a place to stay was a bust. I found a place called Raceway Inn, and it seemed abandoned. So I checked, and I found another place called the Darlington Motel. It seemed quite run down and was in a very sketchy part of town, but I was in no mood to complain, so I gave it a risk. I knew I wanted to eat well, and right next door was a Domino's Pizza, so I got me a pie and chowed down. I don't know if I would call today my roughest day of the trip, but it was pretty bad. Overall, I'm fairly happy with how it turned out, and I hope to do better tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and continue following me on dunkerbike.com.